Pirate's Daughter is a novel set in Jamaica between the 1940s and the 1970s. It revolves around a real incident, the arrival in Jamaica of the swashbuckling Hollywood icon, Errol Flynn. The novel's about two women whose lives become intertwined with his. One of the main characters in The Pirate's Daughter is Ida, the girl who first meets Errol Flynn when she's 13 years old and goes on to have an affair with him when she's 16. Ida is a typical Jamaican girl who makes one really big mistake in her life, just one, in getting involved with Errol Flynn, and the consequences of that mistake follow her and then her daughter through the lifetime of the novel. It was important to me that Ida not be a sort of a stupid or helpless, ignorant girl. She's well educated, she's from a good family, she has choices. I didn't want it to be the sort of novel where there's a powerful white male who comes and takes advantage of the helpless native girl. I wanted her to be a real player in the novel. She's very much attracted not only to Errol Flynn, but to Errol Flynn's world. She wants to be part of that world. It was challenging to fit 3 decades into one novel. It's more than one story, it's several stories. It's 2 coming-of-age stories, the coming-of-age of Ida, and also the story of her daughter, a girl who knows about her famous father but doesn't know her father. And in that way, it's very much symbolic of Jamaica and Jamaica's history. Racism in Jamaica is not black and white. It's much more nuanced than that. It's really a wider problem of a dominant imperialist white culture and people of color who are nevertheless trying to create for themselves a very strong and vibrant identity. I call it The Pirate's Daughter because in many ways the book is about badly behaved men. Men who find it hard to commit, men who are desperate in many ways, men who are searching for where they belong, and there's a lot of that in the making of Jamaican society. It's a country in a way that's symbolically full of castaways, and yet they've made this great country out of it. The novel shows about 4 generations of women, really, from great-grandmother through down to May Flynn. So I'd say the mother-daughter relationships are rich and vivid and complicated. It takes a lifetime for some of the daughters in the novel to come to terms with their mothers' lives. Readers will feel involved with these characters, with their difficulties and their triumphs. And they'll get to know a lot about a Jamaica they didn't really know that well before. Most of all, I think you'll enjoy the book, that it'll just be great fun reading.